People, this is Captain Conan.
97.5 QBS Radio.
This is QBS Radio in Doha this Wednesday evening. It's 8 o'clock.
Live from Doha, the headlines with Wanda Garvey.
His Highness the Emir sends congratulations to the President of Cameroon. Qatar Development Bank included companies operating in the contracting and construction sector in the National Response Guarantee Programme. Ministry of Health reports 1,491 new cases of coronavirus and 996 new recoveries. And the world coronavirus deaths passes 326,000 and the confirmed cases reaches 5 million. Those were the headlines from QBS Radio in Doha. Thank you to our QBS technician, Saif Al-Kawari. I'm back at 8:30 with the full news bulletin.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, number one.
QBS Radio. QBS Radio.
Charity in Focus with Manar Zahran.
Hello Doha, Ramadan Mubarak. Welcome to another episode of Charity in Focus with me, your host, Manar Zahran, on QBS Radio 97.5. This program is brought to you by Qatar Charity, and I'll be joining you throughout the holy month of Ramadan, Sunday to Thursday, to cover a new humanitarian topic every day and shed the light on the current global discourse within the humanitarian sector from a fresh perspective. Also, we'll learn more about humanitarian action and what does it mean in our changing world. And today we will talk about the 11th goal of the 2030 UN Sustainable Development Agenda, which is sustainable cities and communities and its social and economic impacts on the long run. This will be right after this brief intro about Qatar Charity. Stay tuned. Qatar Charity is a non-government organization working in the field of humanitarian aid and development since 1992. As an institutional expression of Qatari people's keenness to effectively address humanitarian challenges facing societies in need and contribute to its prosperity and development. It was initially founded to provide urgent assistance to children in vulnerable communities affected by crises or disasters. Then, it started to expand its areas of work to include more development and humanitarian areas of action. Today, Qatar Charity works through 34 field offices and in more than 70 countries around the world, and is a consulting member of the United Nations Economic and Social Council, the International Organization for Migration, CHS Alliance, and START Network. Throughout the past 5 years, Qatar Charity reached 29 million people through large-scale humanitarian and development projects with a total cost of $1.2 billion. So Qatar Charity carries out its vision as a humanitarian organization that is inspired by successful humanitarian models and experiences. It aims to achieve development and growth, particularly in vulnerable communities, and provide its members with the assistance and support they need. Therefore, it works with its partners in the field of development and humanitarian assistance to implement primary services in underdeveloped communities in the fields of education, culture, health, water and sanitation, food security, and housing. Empowering individuals through economic empowerment projects to ensure a dignified life for all, give a voice to the voiceless, while acting as a connecting platform between communities and decision makers to ensure dignity and prosperity for all, and promote national identity and cultural diversity as a means to achieve social solidarity, peace, and development. Qatar Charity was established as part of a unique culture that endorses the concepts of generosity and encourages good deeds. Such a frame of reference played an active role in shaping the value system of Qatar Charity and sustained its social and collective drives without contradicting with respecting diversity within the humanitarian sector. All participants' background and cultural context should be respected, and all humanitarian efforts around the world are worthy of respect, appreciation, and encouragement.
Join us on Charity in Focus with Manar Zahran, Sunday to Thursday after the 8 o'clock headlines on QBS Radio 97.5 throughout the holy month of Ramadan. Brought to you by Qatar Charity, trusted partners in delivering hope.
Welcome back everyone to Charity in Focus with me, your host Manar Zahran. This program is brought to you by Qatar Charity to discuss a new humanitarian topic every day, and today we will revisit the notion of sustainability. We'll discuss another goal of the 2030 UN Sustainable Development Agenda, that is sustainable cities and communities. So what is sustainability? Sustainable development simply aims for a better place for everyone now without destroying the possibilities for the next generation. If you wonder if something is sustainable, you can ask yourself, can we really do this over and over again without depleting of resources? Sustainable development means that we need to keep three things in mind at once: social progress, economic development, and climate environment. First of all, we have to take care of our planet. We have many natural ecosystems that must be in balance. In order for us to live here, the climate system is one of them. This system ensures that the temperature is correct and that the atmosphere emits exactly the right amount of solar energy when we emit harmful greenhouse gases. This changes the temperatures on Earth, which again affects our development. How we produce and use energy is incredibly important, and that is why we need to use lasting renewable resources of energy. This is not just good for the planet, this is also important to secure jobs for years to come and create a better system that is fair for all. The second aspect is social progress. We humans are part of nature, but we're also an important resource. Just like water, the forest, and the sun, we have minds that can create and produce. But for us to be the best versions of ourselves, there are certain things that must be in order, like having equal opportunities, education, safety, food, and medicine. This provides greater opportunities for us as human beings, but also for the planet. We just have to think in new ways. Social progress, economic development, and environment must work together. This is sustainable development, and there's actually a plan for this, which is the 2030 Sustainable Development Goals. So what are sustainable cities and why they matter? A sustainable city is a city designed with consideration for social, economic, environmental impact, and resilient environment for existing populations, without compromising the ability of future generations to experience the same. Cities are hubs for ideas, commerce, culture, science, productivity, social development, and much more. At their best, cities have enabled people to advance socially and economically. Many challenges exist to maintaining cities in a way that continue to create jobs and prosperity without straining land and resources. With the number of people living within cities projected to rise to 5 billion people by 2030, it's important that efficient urban planning and management practices are in place to deal with the challenges brought by urbanization. Common urban challenges include lack of funds to provide basic services, a lack of adequate housing, declining infrastructure, and rising air pollution within cities. There needs to be a future in which cities provide opportunities for all, with access to basic services, energy, housing, transportation, and more. By getting urban development right, cities can create jobs and offer better livelihoods, increase economic growth, improve social inclusion, protect local and regional ecosystems, and reduce poverty among community members. But why building sustainable cities is so important? Statistics show that half of humanity